I'm sweating my balls off getting this intro right. Whew. Hello and welcome to the JR's Gaming Podcast, where we talk about the rise of Nintendo and what this great gaming franchise has in store for us in the future of gaming and, of course, the country from which it was born, Japan. I'm your host, Judah Terry, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and good friend, Roan Fern.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally,
Clap.
finally.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
How many episodes has it been since you got the intro right?
I don't know. I'd literally, last 4 episodes that me and you were recording together, somehow I managed to fumble the bag so badly each time. It became a tradition. I had viewers sending us questions and people just messaging me on Discord that listen to the podcast being like, guys, Judah, you should fumble the intro more often. I'm like, fuck off. No.
Well, it's funny. It's definitely funny.
It's definitely funny.
To tell the truth, I was hoping you'd do it again today, but nevertheless, you've actually pulled through. So
I've pulled through. It feels like it's been a long time since me and you've actually sat in the studio.
Yeah, it's been all 3 members have been done a solo, I think.
Yeah.
You did one, then I did one, then Eli did one.
Exactly.
I actually messaged Eli because I actually liked the structure of his solo episode. Instead of like the normal one, it was like a bunch of mini news stories. I think that's the structure you should do when you're doing a solo.
I think so too.
I think that's quite good.
I liked Eli's episode, and I actually talked him into doing an ASMR channel because so many people like his voice. He's just
I said that too. I said that. I texted him saying ASMR channel when ?
Yeah.
Because I was time stamping it, and I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was sending me to sleep, honestly.
Oh, Eli, if you're listening to this, which you probably are, if you're a fan of the podcast, you better be listening to this. This is your time to start an ASMR channel. I literally messaged him on WhatsApp and said, listen, you could do just like read a book and be like, hello everyone, once upon a time.
Read a book.
I know, he could do that. I swear, he's got a unique voice that everyone loves because it's so deep and sexy and just I don't know. It works. It works. And I did kind of fumble the intro because I just remembered it is season 2, episode 33. But we'll skip that.
Yeah.
We'll skip that. That's not really important, is it? But I mean, it is important, mate. It's season 2. We're on episode 33 already of this year. That's nuts.
Crazy.
That is crazy stuff. But anyway, Rowan Fern, I'm going to ask you the famous question that we always do before just starting an episode. How have you been? Of course,
just mainly just busy with sorting college out. Like I told you just before we started the episode, it's taking way longer to like finalize what course I'm on and stuff.
Yeah,
so that's what I've been like going there, like trying to finalize it, and then they're like, oh wait, no, we need to check, we need to double check, and I'm like, okay, we need to triple check. We need to quadruple check, and I'm like, bruh.
What?
Hopefully, I should, because the thing is, my induction's next week, like 2 induction days, so hopefully they have it done by then. Otherwise, I don't know what I mean. I'm just going to stand there and do nothing. But that's pretty much with it's pretty much like what my life's been at the minute.
Just like trying to finalise that you're an actual human being. You're not AI. You're actually Rowan Fern.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but yeah. And also, I've not tried out. I know this is going to be in your turn, but like because of that, I've not tried out the new No Man's Sky update. I saw an article about it, but I don't know. Does it have like fishing on it? I think is it that one?
Right. Well, we put this in the talk about. So going on to the next sort of thing. No Man's Sky has had another update, which I wanted to talk to you about because I know you're a huge fan of No Man's Sky. You got me into No Man's Sky. I bought the game because Rowan Fern held a gun to my head and said, "Play the game." I'm joking. He didn't.
Yeah, somehow got a gun in the UK.
He somehow spawned a gun. I'm joking. So anyway, I got the game because Rowan was like, "Oh, it's amazing," and I do like it. I really do like No Man's Sky. I actually have a few things to talk about. Now, I've played the new update, the new World 1 update on the Switch, because it's covering the Switch version of No Man's Sky. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But, I was quite surprised. I don't know if you saw this coming, but they released another update not long after the World 1 update. I don't know if anyone was expecting it, but it was quite a minuscule update, but it wasn't at the same time. They basically just added a new feature. Fishing. Just fishing, like...
Yeah, now I saw this and thought you must be overjoyed that fishing's in the game. But,
I was overjoyed.
Okay, so have you played the fishing update then?
Oh, well, I turned the Switch on, updated the game, and then it was like, I went up to some water and stood there, and I couldn't fish. I was like,
well, no,
why?
because You
How
know,
do you?
no, you probably don't. No, it's not.
That's
That's not how it
I know,
works.
I know,
That's not how it works.
I know.
You have to probably build it or something. You can't just go up to
Exactly.
the water and your character's just gonna start fishing. You
That's
have
what
to
I
like
meant.
probably build a fishing rod to like and then like
Yeah.
cast it out.
Exactly. My dumb
Because
ass
if
was
you just
like,
go to like a lake, if you just go to like a lake
yeah,
like with no fishing rod and
yeah.
just stand there in real life, do you expect yourself to just pull a fishing rod out your ass and start fishing?
No, not really. I mean, yes, actually, that's what I always thought happened. No, I'm joking. Of course, I knew there was something, but I remembered I started the game up and I was like, right, is there going to be some sort of fishing rod in my inventory? And I know it's stupid. There was not a single
You
fishing
brought.
rod. There was
So
nothing. It was.
how do you actually wait? Were you in creative mode? You should have all the tools like in
I was in
creative mode.
creative mode, yeah, but I think I realised pretty quickly that you're supposed to make the fishing rod. And I think is I'm not actually tried. This is the thing. We're kind of new to this because we both haven't tried it then because I just gave up and turned the game off. And then
I
and
don't.
then
Well, you didn't even search up how to make fishing rod in No
I
Man's Sky.
did,
You didn't even search it up.
I did, and I just because I've been so busy, which I'll explain about in a minute. I was just kind of in a rush, and I looked up on YouTube afterwards, and it was like, oh, you go to the anomaly or whatever it is, and ask for a fishing rod from this dude, and he'll craft it for you. And I was like, and then you can start fishing. I was like, what do you think of that though? Like, I know I've not actually tried it yet. I can't really give an opinion on it. I've seen it. I've seen it on YouTube. Do you think? What do you think? Like fishing in No Man's Sky, it's very interesting. I mean, you
Well,
can go underwater and see the fish in the different universes,
I think
but
it's
now
good. It's a good thing. I think they're trying to merge like Subnautica into it a little bit.
they are. They are. I mean, of course, I like how they've actually. One thing I do like about No Man's Sky is they're constantly updating it. They're making the game a lot
Oh yeah,
better.
because when it first came out, people like didn't
Yeah.
like it. It didn't have many things to do. But like over time,
Yeah.
they've like updated it, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's a way better game now
And
than it was like
this
when it.
year, we've seen a significant change in updates. Like they've
But
really revamped it.
the water physics are amazing, mate. Like I
Ah,
said, that's the main
yeah.
thing.
It is the main thing. You love the water physics. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I need to talk about. The Switch, right? The water physics, right? Now, let me explain. So, I have No Man's Sky on the Switch. A lot of people hate
Okay.
this, right? Ryan said to me a couple of episodes ago, if you remember, guys, he was like, oh, I love the water. If you go up to the water on a planet and it's a storm, it will
Yeah, yeah.
move. And I was like,
It,
yes.
it does.
Yeah. I know. And then I went up, right? I was on a planet last night, of course, on No Man's Sky,
Okay.
playing around on creative mode just because I was bored. And then a storm kicked up, right? And I was like,
Okay.
great. There's some water nearby. Because, by the way, this was the same time when I was trying to find out how to fish by standing at the water
Okay.
miserably, wondering how to fish. And anyway, this storm came along. It was like, storm incoming. And I was like, great, okay. Storm came. Everything's, when a storm hits in Subnautica, it's a piss take because you can't even see 5 feet in front of you because it depends how bad the storm is, but it's like, shh.
Yeah.
And the water was just rippling calmly. And I was like, what?
No.
Yeah. And then I was like,
No.
I was like, how the fuck does that work? I mean, Rowan told me that the water is.
This is the thing. I like landed on a planet,
Yeah.
like, and there was a massive storm, and
Right.
the waves were like so high, like they were like
Really?
you know what happens when like it's like maybe it's the
Yeah.
type of storm that determines it. If it's like a windstorm,
Maybe.
maybe like the waves kick up, but like.
Maybe. Yeah. But then again, I'm like, I have noticed
do you-
this. I looked on like PC gaming and PlayStation 5 and all that and Xbox where you can get No Man's Sky. It looks way better than it is on the Switch. The Switch
No
version
way.
is completely downgraded. Like you
Wait,
can-
wait,
yeah.
wait, did they with the World 1 update, did they like even
Mm.
give the Switch the new physics, or is it still flat?
No, it's like you can tell there's something there, but it's still not to the standard of. It's a completely different experience
Because
compared
I have
to.
it on PS4 that came out in 2013,
Yeah, but
and
it's still.
that's got the new
Yeah.
and that's got the new water physics on it.
Did you see my No Man's Sky stream by any chance on YouTube?
No, when was that?
Oh, right. That's the thing. I think if you have a look at that stream, you'll see what it
Were
looks
you-
like on the Switch.
Did
like-
you like go up to it? Did you see your face like visibly drop, like when you saw?
I
the
was,
water?
yeah, I was like, what is going on here? Like, what is this storm? This can't be a storm if the water's not moving. Because Ryan told me about the water and it's not
I don't
moving.
understand why they keep like underestimating the Switch with every
Yeah.
single like step of the way.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I do think it really is just I mean, people shit on the Switch's hardware all the time, and it is true it's outdated, but it's not impossible because listen. So No Man's Sky is not up to standards with the Switch. I was like, that's strange. I also bought a new game this week. Talking of gaming, Monster Hunter Rise, right? The Monster Hunter Rise
Okay.
game, which is out on PC as well. It's like a cross-platform Monster Hunter game, which is Monster Hunter's just taken their stuff to everything else now, which is sick. It's so good. Like the graphics on Monster Hunter Rise, even Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, blah blah blah. All that on the Switch is top notch. Like it's amazing graphics. Okay, so like I was playing Monster Hunter Rise, and like the grass is realistic, the trees are realistic, the graphics is flawless, and I was sitting there and I was like, if Monster Hunter Rise can do this, if Legend of Zelda can do this, these are Nintendo certified games, then why is it when we bring other games that aren't necessarily Nintendo produced, these are produced by other companies, aka No Man's Sky, they have to downgrade the graphics and just kind of say up yours Nintendo, like your Switch is not capable.
Like,
when it is capable.
If you ask them, I'm sure they'll come up with some reason, like, oh,
yeah,
something, something, something. But like, I don't get it, honestly.
I don't get it. Yeah,
I don't know. I really don't, because like, if a PS4 that came out in 2013 could run it, the new water physics, why can't the Nintendo Switch? I mean, I thought the Switch was like on par with like the Xbox One and stuff.
Exactly, I believe it is, and I just don't. I'm starting to wonder: is it just bias between games? I mean, I don't know. I'm probably speaking out my ass. I don't know if No Man's Sky is too much of a game because it's so massive. I don't know if the Switch struggles with the graphics, but that just doesn't really. Doesn't make much sense when you see games on the Switch that are flawless.
Maybe they didn't want to risk it. Maybe they thought like, because like, what if they put it on like the new water physics on the Switch and it was like 3 frames per second? Like maybe they didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. But like games like Legend of Zelda or like Monster Hunter are sick. Like the graphics are sick, like amazing. And I'm like, this is like playing on a PlayStation 5. It's literally it's like that. If anyone here has a Switch and they played Monster Hunter Rise, for instance, or Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on their Switch, they would realise this is phenomenal graphics, and this is on the Switch. This is a big game on the Switch. So I don't understand how some games, they just kind of just get downgraded. It's a strange thing. It's a very strange thing.
It's quite a few of them as well. It's like the third party like companies.
Yeah, it might be the third party companies, but
like the ones that like aren't affiliated with Nintendo, ones that are on like other consoles as well. It's always those. They make the same version for everything else, and then they get to the Switch and they're like, yeah, let's turn this down, turn this down.
They have no faith.
It's like
they have no faith in the Switch, and the Switch has a lot of stuff going on. It's just a bit sad, to be honest. But that's gaming stuff this week. I mean, the new No Man's Sky update came out. Monster Hunter Rise, I've been playing it. It's absolutely amazing, by the way, guys. 100% buy it. I mean, Rowan, you can get it on your PC. This is a game that's available on everything. But it's a really good game for the Switch, or just anything. Just buy Monster Hunter Rise. It's amazing. I love it. But anyway, that's talking of gaming news. You've been sorting your college out, obviously. Level 3 of Technician IT. Hope you get it, man. But what do you think I've been doing? I think you already know. I don't know what I'm asking you. You already know what I've been doing.
On the talk about.
Well, should we start from the top? Well, there's not much to talk about, but there's
a few. There's like 3 more things for you, I think.
Yeah. So obviously, you've been talking about college. I have been travelling the south of the UK, right? So I went on a week's holiday, which is very nice. Family time. So I took a break from streaming and videos. Of course, the podcast as well. That's why Rowan and Eli had to do solos, because I think when you did a solo, Rowan, I was actually away with a mate, and then when Eli did a solo, I was on holiday, and you were also busy on that day, so Eli did the solo.
Yeah.
But I was travelling the south of the UK, and it was really fun. I went to, of course, I'm not going to dox myself, but my grandma lives not far from Brighton. I'll say that. So I was down there for a week, down near Brighton. Went to some interesting things. I mean, the first sort of day, we didn't go directly down to near the south, the sea. We went to Cudham. Now that's a very random place. I don't think a lot of you would know. I don't think you know what that is, Ryan. Cudham is like it's in like Greater London, I'd say. I'm all Kent, sort of. It's near Kent.
Right.
Southeast London, I would say, Greater London. It was a fair, Cudham Fair, and my family have been going to it for generations. It's been going on for generations, this fair. And I went to Cudham Fair, and a little bit of a funny story. It was really fun. There was live band, live music, fetes, stalls, walking around with the family, enjoying myself. I was like, great. And I don't know what I had, right? But I ordered an ice Americano from one of the stands. I was like, have an ice Americano, please. The lady's like, lovely. What would you like in it? And I was like, yeah, I'll have honeycomb, please. Hazelnut was an option, but I was like, nope, because I'm allergic to nuts. No, thanks. Anyway, she gave me this iced Americano. I drank the Americano. I don't know if it's just me or not. I just felt very weird after drinking it. I was like, what's in this iced Americano? Anyway.
You've done this before. This isn't weird for you.
But look, I'll be honest. I think I know why it's not weird, because I had 2 coffees already that day, and this is my 3rd iced Americano, which is very strong. So I was like, whoa, too much caffeine. Walking around the fair, right?
Okay, well that's obvious then.
Yeah, I come up to a stall, right? This is so funny, right? I come up to a stall and there's lots of cute little cuddly things, like little squishies and toys and things you can buy for your loved ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I've got it somewhere in the room, but I can't access it right now. I bought my girl. I saw this I saw this squishy of a boba tea. My girlfriend, she loves like squishy cute things. Tea. Yeah, she loves squishy cute things. My girlfriend.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm buying that for her. Best boyfriend in the world. Went up, right? I was like, have that, please. I picked it up, and I had the money right in my hand. I had the little toy, and the man said, "All right, that'll be what, £5, please." And I was like, and then instead of handing in the money, I handed in the toy.
Wait. Say that again.
Look, so I don't know what my brain did, but he said I picked up the toy I wanted to buy. I went up to the stall manager and I said, "I'll have this, please." He's like, £5. And I said, "No worries." And I put the money back in my pocket and handed him the toy. And he went, "Mate."
What did he do?
He went, "Mate, I don't want that." He said, "I want the money." I was like, then I realised, I was like, oh, sorry, mate, sorry. And then I handed him the money and felt very stupid.
That was very... I mean, to be fair, though, I do stuff like that all the time. Like, last night, I was... This is even more stupid than that. I was
really?
like,
okay.
I was like, "Where's my fucking phone?" I was like getting angry. I was like, "Where's my phone?" Like last night, I couldn't find it, and I was like, looking feeling. Like all over the bed and stuff where I dropped it.
Turning the room upside down.
Yeah. Look down in my left hand.
Yeah.
It's just in my hand the whole time.
Oh, I know those moments that you feel so stupid. You're like,
I felt like an idiot, bro.
So you were going around the entire room. And
with it in my hand.
In your hand. Where's my fucking phone?
I was looking for my phone. I was like, "Where's my phone? Where's my phone?" And it was in my hand.
Oh, I've had that. If this
it's almost just like it's almost just like a lapse in concentration. Like you just forget how to do things.
It's a glitch.
Yeah.
I mean, if that makes you feel a bit better though, I've been looking for my glasses and I'm wearing them. It's happened like twice. I'm not that dumb. But there's been times where I've just been so discombobulated from tiredom. I don't know.
Was that the Kendall Mint Cake day?
Or maybe the Kendall Mint Cake. Anything could happen that day.
Because you had 2 coffees and I'll get a Kendall Mint Cake and went out of the coffee. Bearing in mind, to be fair, it was your sister who made it for you, so you didn't just go and have another coffee.
I didn't. My sister made it for me. I was like, "Thanks, sis," and didn't realise it had coffee in it as well. It's a good thing we didn't record after she made me that drink because I was so discombobulated.
To be fair, that'd have been funny.
I had to cancel the stream I was going to do that night as well. I said to Rowan, man, I can't do this stream.
You said you were hallucinating or something.
Everything, bro. I don't know what happened. I felt like I've been spiked, for God's sake.
Did you see things that weren't there? Like, did you see Master Uruguay in your room? Sorry.
No, not necessarily. It was like, I don't know. I don't know that this is, of course, I just little disclaimer, don't do drugs. But if you've ever done drugs before and you're listening to this, and it was similar to that. Like everything's kind of going in slow mo, and I listen. I've never had this off eating some sugar and coffee. Maybe I'm unhealthy. Maybe this is stupid. It felt like I was on drugs. I don't know why. I'm never doing that again. I think
someone in the Kendall Mint Cake factory snuck in and put some drugs in it.
They're like, have a fun time, son. I was like, no. Anyway, that was a disaster. But I don't think that was the day. But there's been a couple of times where I've been like, "Where's my glasses?" and I'm wearing them. But anyway, as I was saying, so I went to Cudham Fair. That was nice. Went down south. Stayed there for a week with my uncle, my grandma, and family, and we went to Beachhead. Now, I don't know if you've heard of Beachhead. You probably have. Beachhead.
No.
You've
No, I
not?
think I
Okay.
have. I think I have, but I don't know like what it is.
So it's the highest cliff in the entire UK. The highest cliff
Right. Okay.
above sea level. It's in Eastbourne. I'm pretty sure you may have heard of Eastbourne. Eastbourne is
Yeah.
like, yeah. So it's like you got Brighton, and then all like about 20-minute drive away from Brighton, you've got loads of cliffs, big white chalk cliffs. It's a massive tourist destination. I'd highly recommend people go there. It's a beautiful spot. A lot of people in the UK travel from far to go to these cliffs. And of course, Beachy Head is the biggest cliff in the UK. It's got some postcards and stuff. You can see it. And you've got next to Beachy Head 7 cliffs called the Seven Sisters, the Seven Sister Cliffs.
Right.
It was a beautiful day. The sun was up in the air. Went down to the cliffs. Went down. I looked on the beach. It's actually a very as much as it's a beautiful place, Beachy Head and the Seven Sisters. It's called Burling Gap. It is also quite dangerous for a multitude of reasons. There is no gate on the cliffs, and there are loads of people just sitting and or hanging their legs over the cliff and just playing on
Wait,
the
so
cliff.
how far of a drop is it if you fall?
Oh well,
Do you die?
you'll be shocked. Yes, instant death, bro. The
So and
highest beach.
there's people just with their legs hanging over.
Yeah,
All
well
it
the
would
high.
take is someone who just wanted to banter you and just like push you off.
Oh yeah, well unfortunately I explained basically. So the biggest, Beachy Head is 600 feet. 600 feet. People base jump off
Wow,
Beachy
okay.
Head. It's that tall. Like it'll take you 20 seconds to hit the ground. That's how tall it is.
And then
It's
so
not.
in that 20 seconds you'll just be thinking, "Oh, well, I had a good life.
Yeah. If you
it's
fell
been
off
good."
accidentally, then yeah. And unfortunately, tragically, there was actually a case where a Korean student, I mean, you can look it up online, she jumped to take a photo in the air, I think back in 2017, and she tragically lost her life because she fell off the cliff, which was awful.
Jumped off the cliff.
Well, no, so the report said she was jumping in the air for a pose, like near
Oh,
the
right,
edge,
yeah. Yeah.
and she lost her footing as she fell to her death,
Oh no.
unfortunately. Yeah, it was
Yeah, no,
unfortunate.
that's that. You got to be really kept, bro. Even like
Yeah.
600 feet is crazy, but even like when it's like a slight drop, I'm like super careful because like if
Oh,
you
yeah, I mean,
one wrong step and it's like,
yeah, there's signs warning you not to go near the edge, but everyone ignores them and like walks on the edge. And that's not even the dangerous part. Like the cliff is like constantly eroding. There's cliff fall, so the rocks are unstable at the top. So if you're on
so even
like
if you stand on a rock, it can fall.
yeah, so if you're on the very tip of the cliff, that could crumble in an instant and you could fall. So like I saw like loads of tourists just like literally sitting on the edge of the cliff and going. I was like,
Yeah.
listen, you're playing with your life. I mean, when I went up to the cliffs in Beachy Head, I was walking on the opposite side, so I was going up. I was going fairly close, but not dangerous to the edge. I can still see the view and everything, but it was lovely. And unfortunately, this is the sad thing about Beachy Head. This is a warning because it's a trigger warning for some of you. Quickly put that out there. Beachy Head is, I think, one of the most popular suicide spots in the world. I
I
think,
was going to ask that. I was going
yeah,
to ask, is it a high like thing? Because that sounds like it would
yeah,
be high in suicide.
it is. Unfortunately, every single year people jump off the cliff. All the time. I think in the 20s and 30s, every single year people jump and take their lives off that cliff. I mean, if people know, you know that Beachy Head is, I think, one of the most popular suicide spots in the world. Unfortunately, so when I went there, it was like a realization. Like I was like, this is a beautiful place, but it's also like a dark sort of remembrance that you know what goes on there, because people are constantly, sadly, taking their lives. And there's actually like a helpline on the cliffs, like and signs telling you don't do this. Like speak to someone you love, don't take your life. And it was kind of eye opening because I mean I don't know anyone personally who's taken their life off Beachy Head, but my dad does. He said he knows a friend of his who tragically ended his life on Beachy Head. So yeah, I'm not going to go into it too much, but it's yeah, unfortunately, yeah, your suspicions are correct. Beachy Head is unfortunately one of the most popular suicide spots in the UK. And it's such a beautiful place. That's why it's a shame. It's such a beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful place. But that aside, it was a great day out. It was a great day out, man. I went to the cliffs. I went to the tourist shop, right, to buy a key ring, and it was a lot of money. It was £4.50 for a key ring.
And how big was the key ring?
This small. Like they try.
What?
yeah, it was like this small. It was a picture of Seven Sisters, to be honest. It was a nice little keyring, but it's £4.50, and I was like a bit bollocked about that because I'm broke, and I was like, fuck, why is it so much money? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being fussy.
No, but like at least like I'd reckon like
Mm.
£3 maximum, like £3 max or something.
Yeah,
Do you
it
think
was.
anyone's ever tried to go in there and haggle and they've said, right, that's £4.50, you go, I can do £3 max, mate.
I bet you that they'll be like, no mate, no mate. This is the tourist population, right? We're trying to get money here. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a good time away. Yeah, on to the next sort of topic, movie. So I'm pretty sure you know, Ryan, and everyone
Movie
else knows.
shenanigans.
Movie
Yeah.
shenanigans. I am acting in a movie currently, and it's been going on for almost a year and a half now. It was meant to be a
Yeah.
few months, but it's obviously dragged out over time. A lot of changes have happened in the movie.
So I don't know if you've already addressed this, but like, have they let you carry on despite the change in your glasses?
Yes, I unfortunately it came at a cost. I had to pay £50 for a new pair of the same brand. Of course, it was kind of like a make or break situation because a disaster happened. Because I was told if I super glued the nose piece back onto the glasses for the shoe, it would work, and it did. And then the person who glued it on for me got super glue on the lens, and it won't come off.
Oh
So I was
no.
like, shit, I've done it now. So what I had to do is I had to go and buy a new pair. Otherwise, the movie was
So
going to go down the
they
pan.
can't just say. So they can't just say, "Oh, your character in the movie got new glasses" in the
No,
story.
it wouldn't have worked for continuity issues. So that was the shenanigans. Managed to fix that. Got the new pair. And then, of course, we had a shoot arranged for this week, Wednesday, already gone. And it was the
Yeah.
biggest shoot of the movie. So a lot of pressure on me. I was extremely nervous, and I was rehearsing every single day. And I was rehearsing the best I could. I got the script the day before. Then I had an in-person rehearsal with my director. And I was rehearsing in front of him, and he basically said, no, don't like that, basically. He didn't really like my act. I was a bit off. So my emotion wasn't like on point. Apparently, I had to have a different emotion. I was a bit too confident in how I was pronouncing things. So I was like, okay, back to the drawing board. A bit more pressure on me now.
Cry or something.
Oh no, it's not necessarily crying, but I had to act nervous, and apparently I was sounding too confident for this scene. So I was a bit. When after that meeting, I was like, right, okay, a bit nervous now. I've got a lot of pressure on me to get this right. So
Right.
I was,
Surely if you were nervous to get it right, your character would be nervous when saying it.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's perfect that I'm nervous, but for some reason I still deliver the lines wrong. So I was like, fuck.
So wait, did you do it? So what happened after that when he said no, no, no? What happened after that?
I was like, okay, let me go back to the drawing board. Went home. Then I practiced and practiced and practiced. Did a few. I came up with a new emotion. I tried to go on the other extreme to sound super nervous. Sent the video to him. He said it's a lot better, but this time you're too nervous. I was like,
you have to get it right in the middle.
you gotta get it right in the middle between not
Wait,
too
so
confident.
how nervous were you? You were like,
yeah. Well, basically, he said you've got to. He said to me, why don't you try and overreact? He said because it might work. I was like, okay, I'll try and overreact. So I was like I got into the zone. I got immersed, and I tried my best to be super nervous for this scene. And I sent the video. He said it's a lot better, but now you're too nervous. I was like, great. Amazing! I've now got to get.
You got to get it on point then.
I've got to get it on point. And bear in mind, this scene is a long scene, and we're going to take so many takes of the same thing.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
wait, so
and
when are you filming it again then?
Well, we're supposed to do it on Wednesday, but then it was postponed due to the kit reasons or something with the cameras, and I was like, because I rehearsed and got my nerves, everything was ready. I was like, right, this is the day, and then it was postponed, and we don't know when the next shoot is, but it's hopefully going to be next week.
Well, hopefully that you get that right then, because if you got to be right in the middle, that's hard.
Oh, it's hard.
Because surely, to get it right in between nervous and
yeah, so
that's hard.
Yeah, I mean, when you see the movie, I think you'll understand because of course I can't give too much away, but you'll understand why it was hard. Now, I'll be honest, I've said this to my director. Playing this character in this movie that I'm playing is possibly one of the hardest acting jobs I've ever been on, because it's I'm used to playing in sort of plays and stuff, and my experience with acting, I've always been used to playing people that are confident confident, and that's who I am. I'm a confident person usually, so when it comes to this sort of stuff, I like to just be confident the best I can. But with this particular character, I have to act out a character that I know on paper what needs to be done, but I still am struggling to deliver that character. Even though I know everything about him, his backstory, I've studied him, I've been acting as him in this movie, it's very hard to get this scene on point. And if I go too much in either direction, the scene won't be good. Like, the movie won't be good. So, mate, pressure is on me, and I am shitting myself. Shitting myself.
Wow.
Shitting bricks. But yeah, hopefully, touch wood, that it goes well.
Wow.
And I just
Punch
slammed
wood,
my
that
wooden
sounded
desk.
like.
Yeah,
Slam
I punched
wood.
the wood. I smashed the wood on my desk.
But anyway, yeah. So hopefully that all works out. And then the last thing, you ordered a smartwatch from TEMU. Why have you done that?
I knew you would say this. Look, mate. So I need a watch. My last smartwatch I had, I broke. I put it underwater and it broke because it said waterproof, but
Put it under
broke.
water.
Yeah, it was waterproof. It said waterproof in bold capitals and it broke. And I broke that about 2 years ago. And I've been living without a watch. And I was like, right, it's time to get a watch. And then I don't know. I was looking on TEMU and there was like, this is an amazing smartwatch. It does all the jobs for £13.
This is the thing about TEMU is the prices are like unbelievably low sometimes. Like for like you can get like some really good stuff for like dead cheap. Like
That's what I mean.
it just makes me think like how are they can like afford to sell it for that price?
It's an interesting thing.
So you bought a smartwatch. What's like? Is it like
Yeah.
What is it like? Is it like a branded one?
Well, here's the thing. It's not a branded one. It's a smartwatch of who knows what. So it's like I'm kind of nervous, but all the reviews are saying it's good. So I was like, you know what? I don't want anything over the top at the moment. I'm not looking to get the latest Apple Watch. I just want something to do the job. I can answer messages, answer calls, blah blah blah. That's it. And I'm into my smartwatches. So and I saw this was the best selling. I looked for the best selling one. I didn't just go for one off the market. I was like, okay, I'll go for this one. 13. It actually tricked me. It said it was £6.40, but then I went to the order and it was 13. I was like,
that's what it does. Yeah. I don't know why it does that, but
I know. So yeah, I looked at it. Apparently, it's basically a rip-off version of an Apple Watch. It's just like made in China. So the thing with TEMU is apparently, yeah, basically TEMU is basically a bunch of people in China working underpaid in
TEMU is a
factories.
Chinese corporation.
Yeah, so I think my mum was telling me that actually that the people that work for TEMU are kind of exploited or something. That's why it's so low. It's actually quite bad because it's just factories and people just.
Yeah, I mean but the Chinese government aren't the most trusted of people. Let's just say that.
They aren't the most trusted, unfortunately. But and we said that when I got an Apple. When I got a watch strap, and that's we're not going to talk about that. I bought a watch strap
as well.
Off Amazon, off a Chinese company, and it made no fucking sense. Right, the words were like
the English on the back was terrible.
It was like speaking to someone on drugs. I was like, what is this? But that's a story for another day.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah, that's already been told. But I'm hoping, Rowan, that this smartwatch is not the same. It's not going to come and it's like got fucking one little. I turn it on and it's like this is broken. Or I don't know.
This is broken.
Or maybe it's got a spy device from China on it. I don't know. That's going to spy on my private. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of regretting it now. I shouldn't have bought it off TEMU.
I'm sure it's going to be fine, but it just comes with like some tracking software from China just to track you.
Imagine. And then like I don't know. I have to like be careful, I guess. But I when it comes, I'll review it. I'll say on the podcast episode. It's getting shipped from China, so it's going to take a couple of weeks to get here. But when it comes, I guess I'll tell you if it's actually what it lives up to, or is it going to break after a week? I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Is it waterproof?
Yes, but I'm not going to go plunging into any water with it. I'm not going to do that again.
I wouldn't trust that if I were you. If it says waterproof, then I wouldn't just go in with water.
There's a phrase that goes, trust no one, and in my case, it's trust no smartwatches, because they're shit sometimes. The watch I got was actually pretty good until I drowned it.
What situation were you in?
I was watching it underwater. I was like, it's a bit dirty, and
it just turned off.
And it started going bzzz, like that, buzzing, and I was like, what's happening? And I just broke it. Obviously, never turned it on again. And I was very traumatized because I loved that watch. It even had a little picture of my face on the front, and I was very upset.
So what, that was on it. Wait, was that on it while you were watching it?
Most
Just a
likely,
picture of
yeah.
your face,
Yeah,
and
I
then
was
it
like
just
watching
turned
it.
off.
Yeah, it turned off and started buzzing, and now I threw it in the bin actually. But every time I tried to like turn it on again, it would just like scream at me basically in watch language to say I'm dead, don't touch me.
Scream.
Yeah, but like, bzzz, I was like, whoa, like I left it
Oh yeah,
alone.
don't. Wait,
Sound like
surely you'd get electrocuted eventually if you kept turning it on.
yeah, exactly. So I don't want to risk getting electrocuted by a smart. Imagine. Listen, that's how stupid way to die. Imagine you die by getting electrocuted by a smartwatch. Like, what is
Oh mate,
that?
that's terrible.
In loving memory of Judah, how did he die? Oh, he got electrocuted by washing his smartwatch
They put the
underwater.
same picture on. They put the same picture like at the funeral as the one that was on the Apple Watch. All
Like,
right, let's.
oh
Oh my
god,
goodness.
death by smartwatch, not a fucking good
Death
way
by
to go.
smartwatch.
A rip-off
Oh my
smartwatch.
goodness.
But anyway, that's good for the talk about. I think it's time we
Yeah.
hit the news. Do you think?
Yes, hit the news before
Hit the
I
news
die.
before
Anyway,
you
we've
die.
got some three pretty good news stories this week, especially the last one, which I don't know if you've seen it already, but we'll definitely
Yeah.
definitely rant about it.
Oh,
Anyway,
we are going to rant
anyway,
about that. Anyway.
for now, story number one says fans are begging Nintendo's ex-president to sell his Nintendo 64 collection.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So
Great.
it says when ex-president of Nintendo America, Reggie
Phil Zame.
Ame showed off a portion of his N64 collection on social media, we suspect he probably wasn't anticipating a wave of offers from potential buyers. Alas, that's exactly what has happened. Reggie has remained fairly active on social media since his departure from Nintendo in 2019 and attracts quite a bit of attention whenever he posts something Nintendo related. At the end of August, he posted an image of a box containing a selection of N64 cartridges with the caption, "Found part of my Nintendo 64 collection. Reorganizing it all. Wonder what hidden gems I have here." This was swiftly followed by an amusing offer from user Omni, who said, "I'll buy the whole tub for $7." The thing is, when Reggie presented a much more lucrative purchase price of $70,000 with the added benefit of his signature on all the cartridges, he received many more replies that seemingly offered monetary support to Omni. The first came from Coffee Chan.
Coffee
I don't know.
Chan. Great
Coffee
name.
Chan, who said, "Omni, I'll cash app you right now," with at Zed Peretta then responding to offer their support by stating, "Would chip in, not gonna lie." So, what's happened
Wow.
here is Reggie has posted his N64 collection on Twitter
Yeah.
and everyone's trying to buy it. First, someone tried to buy it for $7.
That's ridiculous though, isn't it? I was laughing
That's
at
like
that.
less
So
than like that's like a chocolate bar nowadays
yeah,
with
that's just like
inflation.
a chocolate bar or two from Sainsbury's. That is. I mean, I find it a bit of a joke. Like, of course, Reggie is one of my favourite ex Nintendo employees. It's kind of funny. He is. Of course, it's just funny how he's like, "Look at my collection," and then everyone's like, "No, I want it now." And the first offer's £7 or $7.
$7, yeah, that was a joke. I'm assuming because who's gonna get it for $7?
I kind of yeah, exactly. But I kind of find it's kind of cute how everyone's chipping in just to let this man who wants it. Like everyone's like supporting this one user who wants it. Like I'll give you money. I'll give you 7,000, 70,000, which is a lot of money. Bloody hell.
Yeah,
It's
just 'cause it's been in
understandable
the hands
though.
of yeah, because it's been in the hands of Reggie.
I'll have it. Why can't no one support me? I want that on my shelf. That'd be amazing. Reggie himself, his collection of Nintendo 64 stuff on this shelf. That would look amazing.
Oh,
I'll
it
probably
would
buy
do,
it off
but
the user.
yeah, but I don't think they're waterproof.
No, don't even.
Sorry.
I'm not going to
Anyway,
that. Yeah. But yeah, I think.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
What do you think?
people want to buy Reggie's collection, and I find it funny. He didn't even say like, "Oh, this is up for sale." Like people just want his collection now.
That I mean, it's
Why
understandable
can't he keep
already, but
like why can't he keep his games though? I don't understand.
I think he's. What's funny is Reggie's actually offered it. I don't know. Is Reggie being sarcastic though? Is he saying right
He might
70,000?
do because he said
Or is
70 grand. I don't know if that's sarcasm or if that's actually a serious
yeah,
price tag.
that's a serious
I feel because
price.
even though I feel like people would be willing to pay that much.
Oh yeah, of course. There's
Here's the
people with
thing though.
silly
You say
amounts
you're
of
telling
money
people
would.
to you're telling people to support you. If you got 70 grand, don't spend
Hmm.
it on Reggie's Nintendo collection. That's 70 grand. Spend it on something actually worthwhile.
Exactly. I mean, of course, people with more money than sense would buy that.
Which is a lot of people nowadays.
Yeah, unfortunately. Tax the rich.
Oh yeah, by the way, the
Yeah.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't
Yeah.
yeah. We won't go into
Anyway, as you were saying,
I'm scared to even say anything to do with
politics.
the British world of politics now, because I'm
We
afraid that we'll
won't.
get.
We won't go into politics. It's just a bad move.
But what was I going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this if you get 70, like people with more money than. Oh yeah, I was going to say about the. Remember when you covered the shoe boy, like the shoes, like the shoes that I had like a
Yes.
Game Boy design.
I remember them. Yes. Yes.
They look pretty cool, but do you know how much they cost? Like pre-order.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna guess over £1,000.
Oh no, that's too far.
Okay, all right. That's
They're
good
less
then.
than that. They're way less than
Okay,
1,000, but they're
good,
still
good. Okay, 500.
lower,
Good, 200.
higher,
Oh, 250.
higher,
270.
higher. Wait, like a
300.
bit higher,
350.
a bit higher,
365.
a bit higher.
370.
Next one.
280.
Yeah, about 380.
Fuck me. That is expensive.
I mean, I was gonna get a pair, but like not for that price.
I mean, they are sick though. I mean, wouldn't you want to damage them? You wouldn't want to wear them, would you? That's a lot. I mean, some trainers go for stupid amounts of money these days, so it doesn't really surprise me. But
yeah, like there's like
yeah.
trainers nowadays are like flipping.
Well, it's certified by Nintendo, though. I said, do you think that is certified by Nintendo? Right, it's a collaboration with Nintendo.
I'm hoping so. Otherwise, like, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, Nintendo be like, right? How dare you make money?
They're gonna strike them on pairs of shoes.
Yeah,
they're gonna take them to court.
Exactly.
Dude, Nintendo like you can get taken to court by Nintendo, and you can just like breathe in their direction, and you'll get taken to court.
Rip this podcast. Hopefully not. But yeah, I think on a closing point though, I think that's kind of funny, and I hope this guy. I mean, I don't think Reggie is going to sell his collection, but talking of selling his collection, I mean, Eli, he sold his DS and everything.
His DS games.
Is he that desperate?
He said he needed the money though, which is fair dues if he wanted to
fair
sell
dues,
his collection, but
it's kind of tragic to sit back and watch his child just go for a big sum of money.
I mean, I like he said he's downloading them all on the hate shop, like the.
Yeah, it's not the same, is it? All those memories and that little card. Oh, I can't give
the
that
card.
up,
Yeah, I'll always keep the cartridges, but like
when I hold Mario Kart DS in my hands, I just feel a wave hit me of nostalgia, and that is a feeling you just can't escape. You know.
Can you like what about when he holds his virtual copy of Nintendogs from the hate shop? Does he feel that wave?
He will feel a wave of anger. Fuck.
I mean, like I said, like if he,
yeah.
I don't know what the reason was. I
yeah.
guess just like some money, but
maybe.
Like,
I mean, of course he needs money.
I could sell I could probably make like a few hundred on my DS collection, but like I don't really want to sell it because it's like
why?
Childhood.
There's no need.
And plus,
it's childhood.
I'd have to delete all my saves and stuff unless I like give a random guy like my save file on like a random DS game.
Yeah, I mean, rip to Eli's collection, which is now in the hands of some person. But anyway,
do you reckon he sold it? Did he tell you if he sold it all to one person or is it different?
I don't think he told me.
Did he sell it to like a collect like Bob in his basement collecting like?
Or just a cart boot sale, and Fat Bob in his basement actually touched grass once, walked over to the car sale. I'll have that. Eli's like, no worries, mate, it's in the trunk. I don't know, maybe.
Car boot sale. To be fair, car boot sale, you can get some good stuff, but I've not been to one in like years.
I went to a car boot sale once, and I was like notoriously shocked at what they were selling. Nappies.
Oh yeah, they sell like nappies.
Yeah, nappies.
Do not sell nappies at car boot sales.
There was a woman, and she was like, free nappy, or free nappies, or like £1 per nappy. But
were they used?
Nappies. I don't know if they were used, but I was like, why the flip would you sell nappies? Like,
mate, you can. Who's buying nappies from a car boot sale though?
She asked me.
I don't care how low you are on the economic scale. You can get nappies for about £1 in some places.
Oh yeah, but listen, she asked me, a random teenage guy, if I wanted some nappies. I said, "Are you alright, love?" I was walking past the trunk. Excuse me. She was like, she was being like beckoning everyone. She said, "Excuse me." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" She goes, "Would you like some nappies?" And I was like, I looked at her and I felt like saying, "Are you fucking serious?" Like,
she looked at you and thought, yeah, he needs some nappies.
Yeah, like, are you nuts? Should I take that as an insult?
It's a compliment, mate.
That's the one time I've ever been, like, pulled over. Do you want some nappies? What, do you think I have a son? Do you think I need them? I would love it. Thanks, I have a nappy. Best deal ever. Fuck off.
It was
Great.
like that time you said about in Japan they use nappy in a
Oh,
mystery
that's
box.
even worse. Imagine you put a pound in. Let's get a nice drink. Oh shit, this is the wrong vending machine. It's got
Imagine
news
like you
nappy.
did. I said that before. Imagine you did that with a friend, and like your friend like got like a Ferrari or something, and you got like a used nappy.
That'd be so embarrassing. I bet you just lose it all and just punch that friend. Say, punch! Give that to me now. Oh, mate. I would take the Ferrari over these. I would just run. And my friend would be running after me, being like, stop! Stop! And I'm like, I don't care, mate. I've got the Ferrari, you've got the nappy. I don't know.
Like, I can't believe someone. Do you know, like, people were walking past and she was asking, like, if people need nappies. She looked at you and said, like, oh, yeah, I bet he's in need of some nappies.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? The logic doesn't logic there. I don't think the logic was logicking that day. I'll be honest. It was raining as well.
I think she was just trying to get rid of her nappies.
Yeah.
Maybe a kid got too big for them and she was like, I need to sell these. Make some profit off of them.
Why, though?
How much were they, though? Were they like 50p?
That was like £1 per nappy. It was literally individual nappies. She picked up the nappy. Here's a nappy. Here's a nappy.
That's a scam because you can. I bet like a pack of nappies is like £1.20.
Yeah, but who's gonna buy a nappy for £1? Like who? Who?
Fair dues if you need the money. So
unless your kid has like decided to do one right there and then, you're like, shit, I need a nappy.
Oh but yeah, no. If you shat yourself at the car boot sale, that'd probably quite come in handy.
It might be. I mean, to be honest, I didn't plan on shitting myself. But if it's a hypothetical there, but I'll be honest. Okay. Our last little point. I think most couples, when they have children, they bring a bag of nappies with them in case their kid decides to let loose. That's usually what happens.
No. Sometimes like the kid's already in their nappy, and if he needs a shit, he can just shit, and then it'll like.
Yeah, but then it stinks, bro. I had a little sister. It's awful. You know, she would just when she would take a shit, the entire car would stink. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Oh, just.
I mean, no. What do you mean? I mean, the baby can't really control it. Baby just like thinks, oh yeah, let's just shit.
The baby should learn. I'm joking. The baby can't learn. I was a baby once. All right. Okay. Should we move on to story number 2 before we go down?
Yeah.
We go quickly down the loo.
Shit stained nappies. I don't know how we got
here. Yeah, I don't know how we got there, but it's the JR's Gaming podcast after all.
So. Let's go. So, story number 2. Right. It says Switch successor will be backwards compatible, it's claimed. So this is a rumour.
Ooh.
Okay. Little rumour here. It says, one question everyone wants to know is if Nintendo's next generation hardware will include backwards compatibility support. Previous hardware releases from the Japanese firm have supported this feature, so will this be the case with the Switch successor? Following the latest round of industry whispers about this anticipated device, industry insider Nate the Hate is now claiming this new device has backwards compatibility support. This latest update follows similar backwards compatibility claims from the peripheral maker Mobapad earlier this year. Nintendo is officially referring to this new device as the Switch successor, which already suggests there should be some sort of connection to the current hardware.
That's good.
Wow.
So
yeah. So what's your thoughts initially on that then?
I mean, I'm starting to think that this new Nintendo Switch console is not going to be a new thing, if that makes sense.
No, that's what I'm starting to think. It's leaning more towards the Switch, like
2,
with a few more features.
I think they're I'm kind of hypothesizing that this is just going to be a new Switch that is obviously updated to.
But they're calling it the Switch successor, right? So if it's literally just a new Switch in the Switch family of systems, then that's not really a Switch successor.
Exactly.
So
it's
they lied.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch Lite, and the Nintendo Switch OLED. It's just like, oh, there's a new Switch. Like, it's kind of getting scary now. They were going to run out of ideas. Like, is this a new Switch? Now, here's the thing.
To be fair, yeah.
Like, I'm 50-50 on it, because if they release a new Switch, let's just say they do, new Switch, it better have up-to-date hardware. So 4K, it can run GTA 6, PlayStation stuff. It should be able to do that. And
GTA 6? I don't know about
it should.
that.
Well, think about it. Otherwise, it's a shit console. It's being made into...
Yeah, but
if
like,
it isn't going to run powerful games, then it's shit. They shouldn't have made it.
That's true, but like GTA 6... If it's a portable device, then you can't really expect GTA 6 to run on it, unless it's
I thought without technology, you're about to you're about to make a hardware
I mean,
or a handheld
you
that
probably
can
can,
run
but
it.
like nobody knows, like, because at the minute GTA 6 is only coming out on the PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Oh, of course we know that. I don't think
Do you
GTA
think it will come out
6.
on like
Yeah,
3DS GTA 6?
you're having a laugh. Unless you want
Sorry,
3DS
sorry.
to roast and burn and blow up, then yeah, great idea.
I want to see what happened. I bet it would like explode or something trying
Oh
to run
yeah,
that.
definitely.
But
Bomb. Make your own
GTA
bomb.
6, like, if it got them to run GTA, if it can't run GTA
Yeah.
6, that's a no go for you then.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not no go, but like it's again, it's just like. But man, it's just another Switch. Like we've had the OLED, now another Switch. What's the difference? I mean, is it gonna be a Switch with a few more buttons on this? I'm seeing quite dangerously. I'm
Yeah.
getting new 3DS vibes.
Yeah,
Here.
cause, and like, don't get me wrong, the new 3DS, like,
Yeah.
3DSs are good. I've got one, but
Yeah,
you
they're
know,
alright.
as a standalone thing.
Yeah.
But like, it's the marketing, like, new.
They didn't even try. They released like
Like, and
4
if they
games
call,
for it
and
and
I'm getting
left.
that sort, like you said, I'm getting that sort of vibe from it, where it's going to be like new Nintendo
I
Switch,
would literally laugh if it goes new Nintendo Switch.
and then it'd be in a year's time after that, it'd be new Nintendo Switch OLED. Like they'd go
Oh
through all new
no.
Nintendo Switch Lite, like they'd go through all their past ones.
They better not. They better come up with a better idea.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't understand. Like, I'm getting that sort of vibe from it, but like,
mm,
they can't do that. The backlash they'll get is like because we've all been expecting like the big new Switch with like better hardware.
yeah, yeah,
matched with the PS5.
yeah.
I mean, it should, in my opinion, like that should just be if they're making a new Switch, like, you know, the hardware should be on par with the PS5, in my opinion. Just
100%.
absolutely straight off the bat.
I mean, it should be. If they're gonna make a 2024 console, they need to actually pack their ideas in and make
But
a
here's the
good
thing: they've said it's
2024.
backwards compatible. So if you can play these
Mm.
games,
So I can play my.
that's a bit shifty that you can play the old Switch games on the new
That is a bit shifty
thing.
because does that mean that they aren't gonna upgrade at all? Are they? They're gonna still be the same graphics because that's what the game is made like. I mean, I'm talking about No Man's Sky on the Switch, for instance. If you insert it into the new Switch, will it even be a difference?
It better not be this.
No.
It can't. The Switch is
Yeah.
done, surely. Like the original Nintendo Switch, like that. I thought the OLED was the last one.
I mean, they really do need to think of something new, otherwise Nintendo are gonna crash.
If they just make like
Yeah.
a I don't know if they call it new or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
But if they like just call it like I don't know, like you said,
The
it's
brand
just
new.
more and more the brand new. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just seems like more and more stories that come out just leaning towards it being just
Oh yeah. Mm.
like another Switch with the same. If it's got the same hardware, like
Yeah.
that's it.
All
If
we
it's got
can
the same
say
hardware,
though is we have to wait and see. Like, I'm actually thinking of streaming the direct. I'm actually going to see what time the direct.
what
When the
when it
direct is
comes
finished.
out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that'll get a lot of views, but I'm like reacting too, because then you'll see my live reaction on stream, and I'll be like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck is this?" I don't know. But hopefully, I don't say that. Hopefully, I'm like, "Wow, I'll buy it." But even so, one little question before we move on to the last little story: would you buy the new console when it's been released, or would you wait a bit? Because I
What do
think,
you mean?
like for instance,
you buy
I'm
the new
glad I
console?
wait. So, say the new Switch console comes out, would you wait a bit to see how it does or gets updated? Because look at the Switch, right? It came out and it's changed a lot. They have had a lot of updates, hardware updates. The OLED came out. I'm so glad I didn't get the Switch as soon as it came out because I waited long enough for the OLED to come out, and now I've got the OLED, which is the better option out of the three.
Yeah.
So
I actually think the best Switch is the Switch Lite. Honestly, so good.
you're having a laugh,
No, no,
son.
no, no. Switch Lite. To be fair, if you, I don't see the point in like getting like because
It's for cheap people that can't be asked to save up for the real thing. I mean, all you do is
mean,
save
the
up an extra
people use
£100
the
and then you
excuse-
get the TV.
I know, but that's the thing though. The people who like have the Switch Lite, their excuse is, oh, I only play video games on the go, so like the Switch Lite is the perfect option for me.
Yeah, but what's the point when you could have saved up a little bit more and got the actual thing that if you want to connect to a TV, you can? I think people with the
Yeah,
Lite, I know a few people with the Lite, and they've quickly realised how shit it is. They're like, oh, kind of pissed off I didn't get the real thing. And I was like,
And
yeah.
it's the resolution like.
Oh, it's shit, mate.
So
Have you
the
seen the
resolution's like
compare?
720p.
Oh, it's awful. I've seen like
It's not it's not even it's not even 1080p, is it?
So I was watching a video comparing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the games on all three Switches. It was like graphics. It started with the Lite, and I was like, what the fuck is that? It's like playing on a 3DS. And then, second, the normal Switch, It's all right. It's all right. It's just Switch, and it's not too bad. It's better than the Lite. OLED, really nice. Deep color, really deep. This an OLED screen is going to have deep color and detail. That's what OLED is. I mean, well,
Yeah, but they're saying
I'm a
the
bit.
Switch.
Yeah. So come.
I was just going to say that a story a while ago, they said the Switch, they reckon's going to have an LED screen instead of an OLED screen, and then they're going to bring out the Switch to OLED as a separate thing, just to make
I'll
people buy
smack
that.
my head against this table if that happens.
What were you going to say? What were you going to say?
So I was going to say, I'm kind of hitting myself. Even I'm not at the same time because the OLED is the best, but I'm always playing my Switch on the TV in my room. I'm never playing it like on the handheld mode. I've realised that I'm always connected to my TV. I don't think I've ever sat down recently at any time at all and played it on my like that. And then I get really upset because I'm like, you know what? But it looks really good on the OLED screen. That's what I paid for. But I'm always using it on my TV. It's just better, you know, when you can have it on a TV screen. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
we don't know. We just need to. The more these stories come out, I feel like it's not going to be as good as people hope.
yeah, I agree with you there. Let's hope it
Maybe the
is.
Switch successor. Do you think this is the Nintendo Switch Pro that everyone's been thinking about?
If
Do
it
you think
is,
it's just going to be? If it's just, this is what
yeah,
I'm saying. If it's just a new Switch in the family of like the Switch family of systems, that's not a Switch successor. That's just another Switch
I
for
know.
people to use.
Nuts. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, let's just hope. I'm just hoping that if the hardware's, they just need to improve the hardware. That's because
They
that's the
do.
main criticism the Switch gets. Everyone like when people are
Yeah,
arguing about
yeah.
what's better, they go, "The Switch is hardware." Meh, 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 meh." So
It's the
like they need
hardware.
to
The hardware. Yeah,
improve. They need to.
100%.
If it, I mean, I think it should. It should be a given that it should be on par with
Mm.
PS5 and like the current gen consoles.
Yeah,
Because the PS5 came out in 2020, so like
yeah. If they're gonna make a competitive console, it needs to be on par, 100%. But shall we go on to the? I'm looking forward to this. The third news
oh
story.
boy,
We need to
oh
get
boy.
cracking.
Okay, I'm gonna
Right,
try
here
and
we go.
keep a level head during all of this, but I can't promise anything. Okay.
Right, let's read.
If I have a breakdown, then
Yeah,
don't be surprised.
if Ryan has a heart
Anyway,
attack, then you know what happened. Right.
story number 3. Minecraft movie trailer
Minecraft
features
movie.
creepers, piglings, and Jack Black's Steve. Yes, amazing. Anyway, sorry.
Great.
Let's go. After years of casting rumours and speculation, we finally have our first official look at the live-action Minecraft movie, or a Minecraft movie, to give it its official title, and it looks about as horrifying as you'd think a live-action Minecraft movie would be.
Amen.
Releasing in cinemas on 4th of April 2025, the film sees a group of ordinary humans, played by Jason Momoa, Sebastian Eugene Hansen, Emma Myers, and
Danielle
Danielle
Brooks.
pulled into Mojang's blocky world thanks to a mysterious portal. There they meet expert crafter Jack Black, Steve, who will help them to make their way home. Here's the official plot description from the reveal trailer. Welcome to the world of Minecraft, where creativity doesn't just help you craft, it's essential to one's survival. 4 misfits. Garrett, the garbage man, Garrison Momoa, Henry Hansen, and Natalie Myers, and Dawn Brooks find themselves struggling with ordinary problems when they are suddenly pulled through a mysterious portal into the overworld, a bizarre cubic wonderland that thrives on imagination. To get back home, they'll have to master this world and protect it from evil things like piglings and zombies too, while embarking on a magical quest with an unexpected expert crafter, Steve Black. Together, their adventure will challenge all 5 to be bold and to reconnect with the qualities that make each of them uniquely creative, the very skills they need to thrive back in the real world. Wow, that's so stupid.
I
That is
don't. Yeah.
this
Are you
is this is
ready?
bollocks. This is
Have
this
you
is
seen the
stupid.
trailer? Have you seen the trailer?
Yes, mate, I made a freaking TikTok about it.
Oh really? I need to see it.
am Steve. No, you're not. You're Jack Black in a fucking blue t-shirt. All they did was stick Jack Black.
Yeah.
They stuck Jack Black in a blue shirt
You
and
got it from
called it and
Sainsbury's
called it a
and
day.
chucked it.
They put Jack Black. Sorry, I'm bro. I can't
Yeah.
do this. They put Jack Black in a blue shirt.
Yeah.
And that's Steve, and
Yeah.
that they just called it a day. What is going? And then there are these 4,
Yeah.
these random people who have just been
spawned
sucked in,
in.
who look straight out of like 2024's just you know, and then there's Jack Black just in a blue shirt. This is not Minecraft.
I'll be honest. I was not. I think we spoke about this when the Minecraft movie was announced. I was like, there's no way this is going to work.
And they said this is live action. And remember, I told you, I was like, what? So it's just going to be Jack Black in the blue shirt? That's exactly what it is, bro.
Exactly. I'll tell you what it was. I've never seen such a steaming pile of shit when I saw the Minecraft movie.
All these years, I'm annoyed because all these years of everyone saying, "Oh, a Minecraft movie would be so good," but like, live action. Why?
It was so shit.
Live action. If you're gonna do a live action Minecraft movie, get someone who looks a bit like Steve, not Jack Black. Man. Jack Black just does not look anything.
I'll be honest.
Like Steve.
I think when I saw that trailer, you know when you have a really high fever and you're really ill, and you go to bed and you have a really weird dream. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was having a really fucking stupid, weird dream. I was like, what is going on here? You've just got somehow some furry Minecraft world. They put fur on the clouds, right? Oh, where's that coming from? And then they had, like, just the acting as well. Really the acting, weird. Like
the acting's terrible.
The acting's bollocks from some of those actors. Even in the trailer, I was like, that's bollocks acting, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not being too harsh, but I'm being. You're just like, who are you? I'm like, what the fuck? What?
And then he's like, I am Steve.
Like how stupid was that? Like Jack Black just in a blue jumper.
In a blue it's not even and it's not even a t-shirt. It's Steve from Minecraft wears a blue t-shirt.
It's
not
the most
a blue jumper. It's like every possible thing they could have done wrong, they did.
Exactly.
They did every possible. It's like when you're playing it's like when you're playing. It's like when you're playing a role-playing game and you pick every bad option. That's what this movie is.
Oh, bro, it was awful. Bro, it was shit.
These people, and you know what really pisses me off? These people who have gone through this portal into the Minecraft, they have nothing to do with Minecraft whatsoever.
I know.
They're random people who are supposed to, like, they go, yeah, we're meant to cheer them on as if we know who they are.
Yeah.
Like, they have nothing to do. And
they all look like
Steve, and everything's wrong about this film.
And his first lines, I am Steve. Like, what the fuck?
I am Steve.
Yeah.
Like,
I watched it and I was laughing, bro. I was like, this is so horrible, awful.
Bro, the first time I saw it, like, I had to make a TikTok about it. It wasn't like a, it was like me. I don't know if you saw it or not, but it was like a stitch with like the Warner Brothers thing, and it said it was like the clip of Jack Black going, "I am Steve," and then it was just a 3-second clip of me with like the most disgusted face ever.
Oh, bro. You've kind of done all the talking for me, but like I completely agree with everything you said. I saw the trailer, and there was someone in my Discord there that said, "Isn't it that bad?" And I was like, "You joking?"
Oh yeah, no, I've seen people saying, you know what? Give it a chance. It's overhated. Give it a chance. And I'm like,
I think 80% of everyone who's seen the trailer fucking hates it. I'll be honest with you. Terrible. The only people that are going to enjoy this film are little kids, right? That don't care. I mean, even Penguin Zero Z, aka Moist Critical, made a video saying the Minecraft movie looks bad. You know, when Moist Critical makes a video, you know it's bad because he was like, that is shit, and it was. It was. Oh, bro, my opinion now. It was everything wrong. Like everything went wrong. Like it was like, you know, those YouTube parodies that you see of someone making a silly video, and you're just messing about. It was like that. And the worst thing is, they had top actors that have done really well in other movies, like Super Mario Bros. Jack Black. You've got Aquaman, that guy who played it, Jason Momoa. They've got top actors, right? And they've put them in the movie, and they've just made them look like absolute just knobs.
But
like,
why on earth? I know Jack Black is one of the most respected actors this generation.
I feel sorry for him.
My goodness, he does not look like Steve, man. He looks like a freaking
Yeah.
You don't look at Jack Black and say Steve.
I want to know who directed
it was
shit,
perfectly
right?
fine. It was perfectly fine. Jack Black, voice acting, Bowser in the Mario movie.
Amazing. Yeah.
He had the voice for it, and you can't see him, so it's it's not. This is what I'm saying. I feel like all of this could have been avoided if they just made it. They already have like the CGI, like just make the characters.
No, they could have made. I think that this movie could have been saved if it was animated. Like, why didn't they just have?
That's what people have been saying for like the longest.
And I'm sorry, I love Jack Black, but I don't think he was right for the role. Like, he's not got the voice for Steve. He's just not I don't think Jack Black shouldn't even been involved. Like, I just can see this movie. Like, I don't know what they were thinking of making this movie, because it's just like they just want to get attention, because they know without these actors the movie's going to be bollocks. So they're like, right, okay, let me just grab every single actor that's been really good in other movies. But it does not work. It does not work.
Honestly,
and like, I'm not going to see it. I'm going to watch it illegally, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm going to watch it illegally. I'm going to pirate that shit. I'm not going to go to a cinema and pay my money to see that.
There's
not.
A theory going. There's a theory going around, right? That people are saying that they've put this out just to get people talking about it, and that this isn't actually the real what the movie's actually going to look like. They're saying that they're going to come out with a new one, where they're saying, we just tricked you. This isn't the actual. And I'm hoping for that, because if this is the actual film, fuck it, I don't care.
I want to know who directed
all these years, these years of like people. I was in the like as a kid. I was a freaking kid, man, and I was thinking, wouldn't a Minecraft movie be so cool? Like the Steve, like in the blocky form that Minecraft actually is.
Yeah.
Like animated, and then this is what we get. This is what we get. We get Jack Black in a blue jumper. It just makes zero sense. They've done everything wrong. I you know, no offense. You know, Jack, like you said, Jack Black's an amazing actor, but
he is.
You know,
but
sometimes
this time,
you know, this time it wasn't. And I know. Do you think they just? I think the only reason they got Jack Black is because he's Jack Black.
Yeah, exactly. There was no reason. There was no reason as to why they should have added him in. There was none. They just added him in.
Instead of like a fully animated Minecraft movie that, like, you know, people would have actually looked forward to seeing.
Yeah.
We got
they fumbled the bag.
We got Jack Black in a blue jumper and a few other people in front of a green screen. That's basically what it is.
I saw. Oh, bro, it was awful. I don't even. I'm not even gonna go and see it. I'm gonna see it, but I'm not gonna go and see it, if that makes sense.
I'm not gonna go and see it. It's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it.
If it looks like this, then no.
I saw Tommy in it. I saw Tommy in it, one of the biggest Minecraft streamers. Yeah, he reacted to the trailer, and I think he just didn't. I think he was disappointed, but he didn't show it. He tried to like big it up, but I think. I'm like, Tommy in it. Don't even try. Don't even try.
Yeah, Dan TDM like reacted to it, and I think he tried to remain level-headed, but inside
he's biased though, because he went to the set. So
did he?
He went to the actual set. I think he might have helped out. And I don't know, this might be incorrect, but in the start of the video, I think he said he went to the Minecraft movie set, meaning that he probably knew the people that were making the movie. So, of course, he can't be biased.
Understand. And, you know, the thing that annoys me so much is we've got these random-ass people that have come from, like, the real world. Like, this was never what Minecraft movie was meant to be like, because
this is ruining
it was meant to be set. It was meant to be set in Minecraft, like the world of Minecraft. What it seems like it's going to start as. It seems like it's going to be starting as like just a real life film, like in freaking like a random neighborhood in real life, and this portal's going to open up, and they're going to go in the portal. This is like I said, I've said this before. This is like my year 2 creative writing. This is literally that.
Oh, bro, it's more. Oh, it's worse than that. It's worse than that. And I don't know. There's nothing else to say. Of course, we are running low on time because you've got to. Sure,
but bro, I'm so glad I got all this out, because I'm so passionate about. I was looking forward to all these years. I've been thinking, what, like, it'd be an amazing.
I know, it's a
movie,
disappointment.
like, fully animated. Why did it have to be like? Here's the thing.
It's awful.
Zelda works for live action, doesn't it? Because you know, Zelda
the humans
are
aren't.
Because the humans are, you know. But when it comes to Minecraft, if you're gonna do live action, which you shouldn't, but if you are. Pick an actor who actually somewhat looks like Steve, who has brown hair instead of.
Also, imagine the Super Mario movie. Yeah, imagine the Super Mario movie. Imagine they scrapped all the characters and they put real actors and then mixed it in with. That would have been awful, but they saved it.
Chris Pratt and Charlie Day in dungarees.
No, see what I mean? They've done that. They could have saved it all. They could have saved it all just by having voice actors. They had the animations for the other characters. Why didn't they just use that? Honestly, it would have saved the film a lot better.
And Minecraft animations have been made for years and years.
Yeah,
so if
exactly.
you're a big studio, you can make those, but make them 10 times better, bro. It would have been amazing.
It seems like a massive money grab to me, and it's not going to get any money at this rate. But I don't know. I don't know who's going to like this.
It's not even. It honestly seems like it's just some random story, like some random 2024 movie, and they just slapped the Minecraft branding over it. Because who are these random people? They have nothing to do with Minecraft whatsoever.
Exactly.
That's my main thing. These people who we see just walking around in this world, they have nothing to do with Minecraft. They've never been seen before anything about Minecraft.
And the acting from one of those kids was terrible. and so cheesy. Like, oh,
it's like a play. It's like a pantomime.
oh, bro,
It's literally a pantomime.
Pantomime, mate. I hated it. So Minecraft trailer is absolutely shit, and there's nothing you can do to change our minds, viewers. But I hope you agree with us there. If you haven't seen it already, go and see the shenanigans. It's awful. Laugh at it, if anything, and dislike it. Anyway, I think it's time we have an ad break now before we go down the pot. But yeah, let's have an ad break, and then we're back with your questions and comments of the week. Ad break time.
Sorry to interrupt the episode. I'm Rowan Fern, the co-host of this podcast. If you're a regular listener to our podcast, you would know that me and Judah love to hear from our community. Every single week, we read out your comments and questions on the podcast. One viewer wrote in telling us how they found their wife directly through the popular 3DS game, Pokemon X. Bloody hell, you don't hear that every day. You can become that viewer by writing into our podcast email, jrsgaming135@gmail.com. That is jrsgaming135@gmail.com. I know all of you hate ads, so on with the show.
And we're back from the ad break.
Hello, lovely ad, loved it. I almost forgot, sorry.
You almost forgot all.
It's been so long. It's been so long. It's been
so long. Well, it feels like it's maybe 2 weeks, isn't it?
I was about to say I was going to say at the beginning, but I forgot. Since it's September now, are we simply having a wonderful Christmas time?
No, bro, it's September.
Bro, September. Listen, September, November, December,
no.
bro. It's here.
It's not here. It's not here.
It's not here, mate.
You've still got Halloween coming up
putting
next.
Putting up your decorations. Putting up your... Oh, yeah, to be fair, we've not even had bonfire night, but...
Yeah, we've not even had bonfire night yet, and he's saying Christmas songs. Like, listen, I like Christmas songs.
I'm not... Okay, no, you got to cut me some slack, because I've not actually started listening to Christmas songs yet. I start, like,
I haven't. I mean, my sister's worse than you. She still does. She listens to Christmas music all through the year, and I'm like, fucking turn that shit off.
No, that ruins it for me.
Exactly,
like,
that does.
It's good because it's only, like, comes around once a year.
I mean, I think you followed my Christmas playlist on Spotify. I'm not. It's dormant. Yeah, it's dormant all year until November. Then I start playing my Christmas playlist.
Yeah.
I get in the mood, in the Christmas mood. That sounds a bit weird. I should get in the mood, but I'm in the Christmas mood. Anyway, let's read out comment. We've got a comment and a question this week. So let's start off with a question. This week we have a question in from Oliver, and he says, "Hey Judah and Rowan, favourite genre of music? Also, what is your favourite music soundtracks from games?" Oliver, and Oliver's not said where he's from. He's just said Oliver. So Oliver, thanks for writing in, mate.
Oliver, thank you.
Oliver Twist.
So there's sort of Oliver Twist. Fuck's sake. There's two sort of questions in that.
Yeah, there is.
Genre of music.
Yeah, what's your favourite genre? What do you like to listen to?
Here's the thing about genre. It's not really one genre for me.
Okay.
It's sort of like multiple. It depends what mood I'm in. That's music for me. If it's like I'll listen to like I like instrumental jazz, right? Where it's like the cafe type of music.
Yeah, that's quite nice. I like a bit of instrumental jazz.
I like that. And then it's like it's not really one genre. I like it's one mood that I'm in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. What genre are you sort of?
I do have, I would say, main genres that people can say that's a genre you like, but it's very mixed. Very mixed.
Yeah.
Very mixed. The thing is, I like you. I love my jazz. A bit of jazz, like a bar. Like sort of dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun. That's kind of nice. When I'm sipping on my whiskey, that's the music I want to hear if I'm in the mood for that. But if generally on my Spotify playlist, I listen to so much shit like funk, 80s, modern pop, a bit of Sabrina Carpenter's in there as well. Don't tell me off, lads. I'm sorry. I listened to a bit of her as well. A bit of K-pop, if I'm being honest, like a bit of Korean bands. They're all right.
I think
Yeah. I'm not. Thing is, I'm not into like K-pop bands that are like Jordan saying that. I'm not into that sort of shit. I'm more into like Korean bands. I don't know. Like there's certain Korean songs I like, and Japanese as well. I like a bit of J-pop, bit of Japanese rock music as well. A bit of rock music, a bit of rap, a bit of funk, a bit of everything, mate. A bit of everything.
I mean, my Spotify Wrapped last year was mainly rap. It was like Eminem. It was like
a bit of Eminem. I like a bit of him. Did you hear his new song, Houdini? Guess who's back? Back again. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
And then what's it like Nigel made a video?
Yeah, that's Slim Shady. But did you hear the new song Eminem released?
No.
What?
If you're talking about the new, no, I don't. To be honest, I don't keep up with Eminem, but I listen to his old ones.
Okay, I'll send it you and see what you think. I think you would like it. I think you would. It's similar. It's a spin-off version of Slim Shady. I'll send it to you. It's really nice. It's really nice. But yeah, a mix, mate. A mix. It's a big mix of everything. I love my 80s. I do love my 80s though. That's probably the biggest. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We'll see. I guess we'll see our Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year and
We'll
see
read
what
it out.
says.
And we've got the podcast awards show at Christmas time, which is going to have to get planned. The big podcast awards. I mean, we actually have some guests lined up. I can say it's like an announcement, I guess. We have been talking, I can announce this now, to Wesley Winter, a YouTuber. We are planning to have him on the podcast. Of course, we're still waiting for a date for all of us to be free, so you guys can look out to that for Wesley. Also, I've not actually spoken to you about this yet, Ryan, but there's another guest coming on who's a magnet fisher YouTuber.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so hopefully he's going to come on in the next few weeks as well. So we've got some guests lined up. But anyway, I'll say it's the Christmas special, the podcast awards. I'm going to try and get a lot of YouTubers in the same room again, and this time won't be a shambles. I'll try not to get too drunk.
Yeah, we need to have some sort of structure, otherwise it will go on for the whole night. That's the
Oh dear. It did very well though on Spotify, the Christmas special.
It was just crazy.
People probably were listening along and being like,
I mean, I will say something. I got bullied in the first half.
Did you? I forgot what happened.
Yeah.
What was it about?
No.
Who bullied you?
It was freaking not okay. We're not, but it was like I was saying the most weirdest stuff, and then someone would be like, "Oh no," and then like, what's it? I think you said I love eating pineapple with a fork, and I was like, with a fork, and then laughed, and then Eli was like, "You idiot! What are you gonna eat it with your hands?" I was like, "Okay, calm down."
I mean, he had a point.
Someone pointed it out. Like, someone pointed it out to me like a few months ago. They were like, "Bro, you were getting picked on in the first part," and I was like, yeah, you're right, I was." No.
Well, I mean, to be honest, you were implying that you ate pineapple with your hands.
Yeah, but like that's nothing wrong with that for me.
That's a crime. But okay.
How's that a crime? No, wait, what pineapple are you talking about?
I ate it with a fork.
Like actual.
No, like, you know, when you get a pineapple, you split it open, you chop it up and put it into a bowl. Fork. You don't want to get your hands all pineapple-y, do you?
I know, but I don't. The last time I ate pineapple was like like 3 years ago. I've not had one in ages. I like mango. I like mango more than pineapple.
I still eat mango with a fork.
It depends. It depends.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you even eat like?
Yeah.
Where does it stop? Bag of crisps, fork.
No, you can eat that with your hands. I mean, how are you gonna stab a crisp with a fork?
But why would you? But why would you want to get your hands all crispy? Where's the logic? Huh?
Yeah, but the pineapples are all juicy and like creamy and like.
Okay, let's
move on. Let's move on.
What was our favourite?
Oh, sorry,
music?
Music.
Oh yeah, we need to answer this one. Also, what are your favourite music soundtracks from games? I think we touched on this before.
We did a series as well on Nintendo Music.
Yeah, well, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, Roan was kicked out. He was I'm joking, he wasn't. He was busy. Yeah. I mean, but yeah. I want to know yours because I don't think I've ever asked you what your favourite sort of game music genre is. I think I know. Can I guess before you tell me?
Wait, hang on. I'm trying to think. So what's he saying? Is he saying what's my favourite music from? Like, what's my favourite game for like music?
I think it means soundtrack from a game. So I'm guessing that's like the OCT from a certain game. I think.
Ah, right.
Can I guess?
Hold on, let me think for a second. You can guess. I'll think of it first.
Okay, you can think of it. I am guessing.
Yeah, okay. You guess now.
I'm guessing it's Persona 5 because you really like the music in that game.
Yeah, that's a close. Oh wait, that might actually be. There's
really?
A close one between Persona 5 and Mario Kart Wii. Those are two like closely contested. But the music in Persona 5, like
very nice, isn't it?
It's amazing. Like the.
Yeah.
Especially like the casual. I like the casual. When you're like walking around Japan and it's like dun dun dun, like just like.
Yeah, it's like dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, that's like the city one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of just. Cool.
I love, bro. That's what I love those parts of Persona. That's why I think I like Yakuza. Is because I like instead like you go into like the castles or like the palaces, I think. But I love the parts where like you're at school and stuff and like you walk around Japan and you have to get the train. It's like so good.
Oh, but this is why I know you would love Yakuza. Because like the Yakuza series is amazing. I'd say start with Yakuza 0, the one I'm playing. It came out in 2015. You can literally explore Japan and do what you want. Like go into... You're a Yakuza boss.
Mafia boss.
as well as
you can
going
be a
to like
Yakuza boss and play a freaking claw machine and win a
Oh
TEMU.
yeah, and it actually works, and you can just like have an inventory. You can buy weapons, you can deal, there's all sorts of things, and it's got a storyline that I play along. But that's why I know you would like Yakuza, because this is like Persona 5. But I mean, the latest Yakuza looks really good, bro. It's like really advanced. I mean, the one I'm playing came out in 2015. But you just go up to someone and punch them, but a punch.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
I mean, do you think you'll get Yakuza 0 before I tell people mine? Because I think you would like it.
I think I will eventually because it looks fun, and I want to like go to the
yeah.
arcade.
It's bro, you could just
I won't even beat anyone up. Wait, okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever tried to like play Yakuza without beating anyone up? Because I think it is impossible.
Oh, it's impossible. The storyline involves you beating people up. But no, you'll find that rival gangs will try and meet you. So, like, say you're walking down Shibuya, in Yakuza 0, there's constantly people that be like, "Oh, you come here!" and they'll start running towards you.
Well, they'll recognise you from somewhere.
Yeah, like and but then you can choose to run away or fight them, and you can if you want to fight. You have to. You win money from fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's you can play it on the PlayStation, the Xbox, PC, it's on everything. Also, talking of Yakuza, you can like make friendships and stuff as well, which is really cool with people. And also, it's really realistic. The like I decided to explore it one time when I was on stream, just explore the streets. Everyone's just walking. The NPCs aren't realistic. Like you can see
like I saw you like running and you like pushed like a bunch of women out of the way and they were like
yeah, I know. If it's that realistic, so if you like walk into someone, it's not like Pokemon where it's just like stops. It's like they go like, hey, yo, watch it. Like it's not that, isn't it?
Yeah, I love those types of games. Like that's why I like Watch Dogs.
Yeah, Watch Dogs is also a really good
one. If you push into like, especially if it's Watch Dogs Legion, like the London one, if you push into people there, they would just be like some British guy going, "Hoi."
Yeah.
Like, and then,
oh,
mate!
I
can't remember the voice line.
You push me, son.
They might call you a wanker or something.
Yeah, but just punch you in the face.
I think I accidentally, bro. I think I like drove on the wrong side of the road once and like accidentally ran someone over in that game. And then I think they got up and said, "This is England. We drive on the left side." You fucking something like that.
Really?
It's brilliant.
Oh,
yeah.
There's a running joke in the Discord server. Eli, I think, he's told you before that I was playing that game at his house on his PlayStation, and I went on London Bridge and just committed mass homicide.
Wow. What, like, you started shooting everything?
No, I just got into a car, I stole a Ferrari, and just went boom, and just like mowed through everyone, killing them. Don't ask me why.
You get the police on you for that, surely.
I think they were, yeah, but as soon as I mowed down, I went backwards and forwards, killed everyone on the bridge, and then I went straight into London and started smashing things up, doing police chases.
Smashing things up?
Yeah. I was awful. Like that's what I'm doing.
You were like trying to start a riot then. Basically.
I was having a bad day. At the time, I'll give this away. I was going through a breakup, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Oh
no!
yeah, that's.
I was like, right.
Mate, to be fair, if I went, to be fair, like
yeah.
if I was in that situation, or if like I had a really bad day,
yeah.
get on something like GTA or something and just that's like.
Oh mate, you know when I'm angry, I'm having a bad time in life, I just hop on like I don't know Yakuza, GTA, and just start smashing the shit out of everything I can see, and I'm like, that feels a bit better now. You know what? It wasn't that bad. You know, breaking up's fine. And I can just
yeah, then just
yeah. Oh, bro, but that was funny.
Yeah, move on to what's it? You got a comment as well.
Hey, we have a comment. So, oh yeah, my game music though. I forgot to say mine. It's Xenoblade. It's got. I know it was in the brain. Yeah, Xenoblade. Xenoblade has the most beautiful music I've ever had.
Really?
And Yakuza's really good as well. But Xenoblade, there, Oliver. Anyway,
your favorite of all time?
I would say so.
Music.
I would say so. Yeah,
okay,
I love the music in that game. I even listen to it in my free time sometimes. Shame it's not on Spotify, but anyway, Total Ginger, you are a very much loved listener because I think we've read out a few of her comments, but she comments. Yeah. We appreciate your comments, and she says this week, of course, another compliment for the co-host. See, Rowan slays the intro. And this comment was written on your solo episode.
Was that on the solo episode?
Yeah, so she's just kind of rubbing it in my face that I don't do it. Yeah, it was on YouTube.
Now, here's the thing, right? I defended you in that episode. If you listen to the whole thing, I said don't. It was like near the end, I said don't get on Judah's back about the intro because it's actually quite hard to do. Because to be fair, when I was reading it out. Yeah. I almost fumbled it because it's hard, like it does get
right.
There's a lot of things like you can easily forget stuff or like stumble over your words.
Now
so I was like, cut him some slack, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
And Total Ginger went, Rowan, he bombed the intro. So there you go.
Yeah, I
I
hate the word slay.
Why do you hate the word slay? I mean, actually,
I don't know. It's just like
it's a bit weird.
It's just 2022, sort of.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't know. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's like
Mm.
I don't know
I
when
never
people
say
say like,
slay.
"Oh, slay." It's like
It's a bit
okay.
annoying. I mean, I used to.
It's
I
like
remember
it reminds
yeah.
me. It reminds me of like people at like concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, when you were going through your favorite like music artists, I was gonna say if you said Taylor Swift, I would have punched your head off. But
Oh no. You know what? This is gonna be a hot take, and I can't say this in the
oh
podcast, but I'm
yeah,
gonna say it. I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't.
I
My
I'm gonna
girlfriend
go. Okay,
loves
I'm gonna
her.
go a step. I'm gonna go a step
Shh.
further and say I hate. I mean, not really, but yeah, I don't like her like
Oh
you.
right, Luke, click this up. Click this up. Right, Rowan, say it again for everyone to hear.
What? I
That
don't like
you.
Taylor Swift.
No, you hate Taylor Swift.
I mean, I don't really. Okay, shall I say it for the clip? I'll
Yeah,
say it
say
for
it
the
for the
clip.
clip. Say it for the clip. Go on.
I hate Taylor Swift. Clip that, clip that, clip that. Luke, clip that, clip that.
You've heard it here. Swifties, don't kill him.
Oh, mate,
I'm
but
not
here's the thing.
involved. I'm not involved.
Here's the thing about we have a Swiftie amongst us, don't we? In the team.
We do. Oh shit!
And
I'm
you know
sorry.
Who I'm talking about. You know
I'm
what
sorry.
talking about.
You
I forgot.
know. Oh dearie me, you're gonna have some explaining to do, Rowan. You have some explaining to do.
Oh
You do.
no.
I don't know how we got there, but yeah, I don't like Taylor Swift either, really, mate. But I'm not gonna go that far and hate her because I'm gonna have like 10,000 Swifties at my door being like, right.
I was joking. I was joking, by the way, guys. I don't hate. I just don't like. I
Okay.
dislike.
Okay. Fair enough.
If I saw Taylor Swift, I'd like press the dislike button. That's what it is.
I like your enthusiasm. That's what I'm gonna say. I like your enthusiasm because it's very brave.
Okay.
It's a brave move. It's a brave move to say that.
To be fair, like, are we gonna get a bunch of emails from Swifties?
Oh, no, Swifties are
No,
loyal
because
as
I had
fuck,
this.
mate.
There was this person at college, like,
Yeah.
me and my friend were talking. We were talking about like Taylor Swift, like
Yeah.
saying like bad, right?
Yeah.
And, like there was this girl who was like, "Oh, I'm actually a Swiftie myself, so that offends me." And I'm like,
When did I
"Okay."
ask?
I was
Just
like,
say
"Yeah,
that.
when?" No, but we just laughed.
Yeah, but
We just
like,
burst out
when
laughing.
did I ask that you were a Swiftie? I don't fucking care if I don't like Swift.
But
I
it's
don't like
like,
Swift.
but it's like if I insult Taylor Swift, does it
Yeah.
offend Swifties personally? Is it like a
I
part
mean,
of them?
it shouldn't be an issue because if Swifties like Swift, it's their opinion. You can,
Yeah,
I
I'll say
think
my
I'm
opinion
gonna
is I don't
stand
like
up for
her.
you
That's
here,
my
and I'm gonna
opinion.
say if you don't like Taylor Swift, that's fine. You should be allowed to
Yeah.
not like Taylor Swift. I think that Swifties need to pack it in and stop defending her when people don't like her music.
Mate, this is...
Oh
you
no.
know who I just thought of, didn't you? Well, because
Yes.
you told me, bro. I'm
This
not
is
gonna go
getting
into it,
clipped
like...
up, and there's going to be some messages sent to both of us from certain people that you know who you are, and be nice to us, please.
I'm sorry. Actually,
I'm sorry.
I'm not. But it's my opinion. I'm just saying. Just in
It's
my opinion.
just opinion that kills him, but you know we'll find out. We'll find out. Anyway, Rowan, this episode was good, and before we close it off, I'm just gonna tell everyone to drink Princess Gate naturally Welsh still water.
Oh, you're drinking water.
Out of a bottle, yeah, because it's spring water. It's not tap water. You know what I
Tap water goes hard sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
mean? No, tap water's shit, mate. Anyway,
It doesn't taste. I don't taste any difference in my opinion. I know it's like I know.
I just
Yeah,
don't
you
taste
take-
any
you- but you-
germs.
Yeah, but you don't like water anyway, so.
I don't. I mean, I'll drink this, but it's just because I know it's cleaning my liver after drinking way too much alcohol. Simple. No, not tap
drinking
water.
way too much. Wait, you drank alcohol yesterday?
Oh, I went on a bender before my holiday, and I just drank way too much for like 3 days straight. And I was like, right, I'm gonna take a
Bender.
long break. I'm gonna take a long break from drinking. Yeah, I get into that
Oh, yeah,
phase, you know, when you're an
I don't
adult.
listen to Drake either.
No, Drake is shit. Sorry, I'll just say that out right now.
I'll
Anyway,
get a bunch of Drake. When I will have Drake and
Swifties,
Taylor Swift
Drakeys,
to worry about. Drakeys.
We
Oh,
don't
man.
care. We say what we want on this podcast, and with that, we'll see you next time. Until next time, please send in your questions and comments, like Oliver has done, to jrsgaming135@gmail.com. Please subscribe or follow us on whatever platform you're listening from, and leave us a 5-star rating wherever you're listening from, as this will help us out greatly and get the podcast around. Our socials will be in the description below: our Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, website, Discord, and our TikTok account, which is now new. Go and follow it. Until then, it's goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me. And it's 109 days till Christmas, so you better get your decorations out. Start listening to some music. Nah. But still, it's getting there. It's almost less than 100, so...
109 days? That's actually quite scary, to be honest. Shit.
Yeah,
I better go get me Christmas tree. See you guys.